Welcome back. It's your boy Fresh.
And I'm Mary, and we are a Co-ople of nerds. And today we're going to be telling you about the new Superman movie that we saw.
I could be your Superman, Pumpkin.
Isn't that a song?
I can be your Superman, your Superman, your Superman.
I don't know.
I don't remember who sings it, but I do remember that part.
Okay.
So, yeah. Me and the family went and saw the new Superman yesterday at 10:30 in the morning.
Hoping that it would keep the children awake.
Yeah. We'll hear from them a little bit later. They didn't fall asleep, but they, at one point in time, early on, acted like they were going to.
I think they got into it.
Yes.
They got excited and decided to sit up in their seats and actually pay attention.
Right. And then maybe towards the very end, because it actually wasn't that long of a movie. I think it was just a little over 2 hours. But, so what'd you think?
I thought it was pretty good. A lot of action. Looking at the story...
Mm-hmm.
So I understand he didn't want to do the backstory, which is fine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay with it not having the backstory part to it.
Mm-hmm.
But I felt like the story that was there was somewhat compressed. So we didn't get all of the detail out of it that maybe would have been nice to have. So either spread the story out over more than one movie,
Mm-hmm.
make the movie longer, or remove some of the detail, or like remove some of the story, because I just felt like sometimes they were grazing over things and not going into detail the way that I would have liked.
Yeah, it definitely felt like Superman 2 instead of Superman 1. Now I understand you don't want to do the whole baby childhood Superman, that's fine. But to your point, there were a lot of, they already had a team together, and there's already some villains going around, and like...
Well, it immediately starts off with after...
Yeah.
But after he gets
better. We're going
better...
to try not to do too many spoilers.
But yeah, he's like
but
immediately
spoiler
already...
warning, just in case.
He's immediately already fighting bad guys.
Right.
And he's already with Lois Lane.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like, well, there's no build up, really.
Right, yeah.
It's kind of...
You get dropped right into the middle. Like I said, that's why I kind of felt like Superman 2 instead of Superman 1. So there's a little bit of controversy online about the Man of Steel versus this Superman. Have you seen the Man of Steel?
I don't know, have I?
With Henry Cavill.
Possibly. I don't know. See, I always... Anytime I see Henry Cavill, I see him in The Count of Monte Cristo.
So you thought it was weird that the Count of Monte Cristo was walking around with a cape?
No. He's not the Count of Monte Cristo. He is the Count of Monte Cristo's son.
Oh, gotcha. So you are not a member of the Snyderverse. So the previous DCU, or I think it was EU, that was made by Zack Snyder.
Okay.
And some people really liked it. I wasn't that big a fan. But then again, like the last, 4 movies, after they announced James Gunn was taking over, they did really, really poorly. So, I don't know. Some people are hanging on, and some people don't think that Henry Cavill should have been fired. And, I think James Gunn had to make a change, or it's tough to differentiate between the two kind of universes if you keep some of the same actors,
right?
But get rid of some of them.
Because they lost Ben Affleck as Batman. He wasn't going to come back as Batman.
Mm-hmm.
So, wouldn't be able to continue that part of the story on. But if you had Henry Cavill as Superman,
right.
Yeah,
You'd switch
I don't know.
Supermans
I kind
in
of
the
feel
middle
like
of
if you switch one, you're kind of just going ahead and switching them all over, you know?
then you kind of have to pick up from where his stories left off, like with the whole Justice League movie and Batman v Superman movies. Neither one of those are very, very good in my opinion. So
I don't remember them.
that's how good she liked the Snyderverse.
I will say this: in the new Superman movie, my favorite character was Mr. Terrific. He was so cool. There's a scene where he puts kind of like a force field around Lois Lane, and he is like killing all the bad guys or knocking them out. Knocking them out, I guess. And it's almost like he's like just doing this cool guy dance. And he's just so smooth and so confident. And it's how smart he is with also like his mannerisms is not only super cool, but it's also kind of funny.
Okay.
So, my favorite character was Mr. Terrific. I hope that they bring him back in the future movies.
I don't know if he'll get his own movie because he didn't have a ton of personality. He was a bit on the quiet side.
Yeah.
But I could see them doing a Justice Gang movie, and he'll be a part of that. Then obviously he'll be a part of future Superman movies going forward.
They didn't go much into Green Lantern in there. He was there.
Yeah.
Awful haircut. And they even talk about it in the movie.
Right. Yeah.
Like about how awful his haircut
that is comic book accurate. Guy Gardner has that bowl cut.
It's terrible. It's just awful.
Although I liked Crypto, I thought he was used a little too much.
Oh,
a little
he was
too
so
much
cute.
for me.
He was so cute.
Yeah, but it's not my favorite comic book character. I love dogs, but it's not my favorite comic book character.
I love dogs. I did feel like that it kind of was unfair to Hawk Girl because I feel like they showed quite a bit of Mr. Terrific, which was still really cool. They didn't show a ton of Green Lantern, but they showed a heck of a lot more of both Green Lantern and Mr. Terrific than Hawk Girl. And I kind of felt like, I was like, oh, who's she? Like, I'd like to learn more about her character. She's part of the same team. It'd be kind of cool to know more. But.
Yeah, definitely. Well, Mr. Terrific goes on a solo venture, and the camera goes along with him. So Hawk Girl and Green Lantern are definitely far in the background. And that's probably another one of my complaints about this movie is it was full. I mean, there's a lot of villains. There's a lot of
right. That's why I said there was
partners.
Too much in one movie.
Yeah.
They needed to either remove some of the story or divide it into two, because then you don't get to go into you don't feel as much. You don't get to go into the details when you have a movie that has, I guess, less going on in a 2-hour period.
Right.
You don't want nothing to happen in a 2-hour period, but if you have too much happen in a 2-hour period, you're kind of left feeling like you don't feel anything.
Right. Yeah. Lex Luthor's plan, which I can't remember the actor's name that played him. You remember his name? Mm-mm. Classic movie review.
He's a good actor.
He was Beast in the
X-Men?
In X-Men.
Oh, I didn't know he was Beast in the X-Men.
Yeah,
okay, so
the second
when
team.
it wasn't Kelsey Grammer.
Right.
And
he was the second Beast.
He also was in Warm Bodies.
Yes. So whatever that guy's name, I thought he did a great job playing the role. Way better than Jesse Eisenberg. And
I don't like Jesse Eisenberg for some reason.
She's got a vendetta against him.
I don't know why. I just don't like anything he does at all.
He may not be a fan of yours either.
Probably, and that's fine. That's perfectly acceptable because I don't even fully understand why I don't like him.
Yeah, I thought he did a good job. I liked him in the movie, but his nefarious plot was way over the top, and lots of layers to the onion, and it kind of felt. South Park guys always talk about and then storytelling. I think if you write all the beats to your movie or show and in between those beats you write "and then," that's a crap story. If you write "therefore" or "as a result of," then it flows better. And his plan was just a whole bunch of "and thens" everywhere. I liked Superman. I thought they did a good job of changing his look between Clark and Superman. A lot of times it's just, now they get into like
the special glasses.
It's special glasses.
Yeah, he wears special glasses that makes it to where people can't recognize him. So that's how they try to explain that even though we can look at him and really he looks the same, that the rest of the world doesn't see him the same because he's got the special glasses.
That's right.
Fooling people.
He has never removed his glasses as Clark Kent ever.
No, he better not.
He can't clean his lenses or nothing. Let's see, what else? This is just kind of just totally off the cuff. Let's see what the kids thought of it. Hey, Georgie.
What?
Did you like the Superman movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, what was your favorite part?
When Superman, punched the big guy in the eye.
Punched the big guy in the eye and did his eye water?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you had to rate this movie out of 1 to 10, what would it be?
A 10.
A 10? Are you excited for Superman 2?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Gracie, what'd you think of the Superman movie?
It was good.
It was good? What was your favorite part?
Although, at the movie theater, I really wanted to fall asleep so bad for you guys, so no. I'm just like,
So your favorite part was trying to fall asleep during the movie?
No.
Then what was your favorite part?
It was when, it was at, the end. And, Superman's cousin just walked in. And, she said, thanks for taking care of my dog. And then, I forget the word she said to Superman. But, I know that it was a mean word. That's all I know.
Okay, so if you had to rank it out of 1 to 10, what would you give it?
Probably a 9.
Okay, are you excited for Superman 2?
I don't know. I mean, that's in the future, so we never know.
Okay. What a ridiculous group of answers that was.
Kids.
So if you had to rank it on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rank it?
7.5.
7.5? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I might even go all the way up to 8.
Okay.
I really enjoyed it. I think it's the best superhero movie I've seen since the last Spider-Man movie. Was that No Way Home?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. I think it's the best one since that.
Okay.
I haven't been too impressed with all that last run of the Snyderverse was awful, and we skipped most of it. And then all the MCU movies I haven't been very impressed with either. So, yeah.
Time for a fresh start.
That's right. And that's one reason why I was so excited. We went to the theaters. We don't go to the theaters very often. Our kids try to fall asleep, but this is the start of the new universe. I feel like the MCU's has kind of played itself out. I'm not really excited for Fantastic Four. We'll probably skip it. Maybe catch it on Disney Plus, but we're several movies behind at this point. The last one we saw was Deadpool and Wolverine. Then we skipped several.
Can't watch that one with the kids.
And I know a lot of people would say, well, that's better than Superman. Not for me. I think they pushed the language and the sexuality too much. I understand it's a rated R movie, not meant for kids, but I don't think it needed all that. I think they could have still been funny without so many wiener jokes. But
I think I fell asleep.
Yeah, Mary starts thinking about wieners and wants to climb into bed. So, so you excited for Superman 2? You excited for the new universe?
Yeah.
I have a sneaking suspicion that they're going to keep the Batman. So the Robert Pattinson
Okay.
Batman. I have a sneaking suspicion. I think that was too popular to completely cut out. I think they're going to find a way to take those two movies and try to weave them together way better than Batman v Superman.
Okay.
But, we'll see. Because they also made a Penguin show. We don't have
We do not have that
HBO
one.
Max. But I heard that Penguin show is awesome.
And is that Colin Farrell?
Yes.
Okay.
In the fat suit.
I don't even think he's fully in a fat suit, though. He gained a bunch of weight to do it, right?
Well, he does have a bunch of prosthetics on his face. I figured it's also body prosthetics, too. But I don't know.
I don't know. From what I saw, it looks pretty realistic. Even if it is prosthetics, they did a good job.
Well, especially, his face. Cause he's got pot-marked face, obviously.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't have that in real life. All right, yeah. Let us know down in the comments section if you've seen Superman or if you plan to. Do you agree that Superman is more exciting than Fantastic Four? We can talk about that down below. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Hey, Pumpkin. We went swimming today. You see all the women staring at me?
They might have been in their 70s.
Not too old to have a good time. I'm an expert at pleasing old women.